A very good morning to all of you all.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, let's begin with the session. We have already delayed by a couple of minutes. Any reflections? I have a minute before we start. Any reflection on the session yesterday or the topic which we are going to talk about today? Any idea? Anything which you would like to ask me based on the yesterday session? Any questions? Any contributions? Any recapitulation? No one?
Yes, ma'am. Yesterday we learned about types of attitude, positive, negative, neutral,
Okay.
types of professional environment, that is job satisfaction, about job involvement, organizational commitments,
Okay.
and the ways to change our attitude. We discussed about the discipline, our habits, and how we can change the attitude.
Is it really bothering y'all since your childhood? Any one example or any one incidents which you would like to quote here that is being depicting in your current life, maybe in the domestic realm or maybe in the professional front? Like based on yesterday's session, because many times it happens that after the session कुछ लोगों को enlightenment मिलती है. अरे हाँ मुझे कल ये एग्जाम्पल कोट कर सकती थी मैं या कर सकता था. Probably you were not aware of the concept. You were knowing the thing but then you did not relate it, and then later you got the reflections. ऐसा कोई है क्या? Maybe yesterday you couldn't recall but then later on after the session you could recollect it. Before we proceed ahead, everyone, are you all following this whatever I am trying to share with you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
uh, Many of them you all have not given your names, or probably I'm not able to see the names properly. Yeah, because more people should speak up in the session, more new names should come up, so that I get an idea that all of you all are on the same line of thought. Anything which you need to change, anything you need to reflect, please say it right now. Is the pace okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
fine. uh, like in this today's session, we'll be talking something about which all of us are very much aware. The subject basically is actually, real life scenarios, and the thing which we are going through, which we have gone through, and which we will be going, later in our life also face. So it makes a sense that all of us are together, sailing through the same ship together, and sharing our experiences and our reflections. Otherwise it's not going to work like that. Okay. So by this weekend I'll try to prepare the OB group and include all of y'all, because I waited for the official group to happen, but then probably we have to form our own groups now. So maybe by this weekend I'll come up with the group, and then next week onwards it will be properly streamlined as far as sharing the material is concerned. So the first chapter, the first unit, we are almost at the end of it, and it was the most beginning becomes little slow, and in order to get to know each other's space, understanding and the things, and to settle down with the systems infrastructure as well. So basically the first unit is, by content wise also, it is the biggest unit apart from the other rest of the units or chapters in the syllabus. So don't worry now. These 2 weeks or whatever time we have spent for the first session, we went quite at the average speed, and so that I come to know whether you are following or not. The subject being on a lighter note, अगर आपने लिया तो बहुत अच्छा है, और you'll easily understand and enjoy the sessions, and the content also you'll understand. But if you will ignore it, there are casualties of ATKTs and backlogs, because as I have mentioned earlier, people sometimes take it too lightly, and then when the time comes of writing a paper, then they cannot relate the things, they cannot recall the things, and then they mug up and try to actually get marks. So aisa mat karo. Right from the first unit I'm saying this. Try to be with the session, try to get involved, read whatever I'm saying. Sometimes I may ask you all to read more about it. So make it a point that maybe in your lunchtime, while having your lunch, this is the best time to actually invest. I'm not asking you all some other time, like for other few subjects where you need some rational things to be practiced. Okay, maybe accounts, or maybe later on decision science kind of subjects, or research methodology. You need to really sit and study for that, definitely. But for organizational behavior subject, please be with me, please try to get involved in it so that it gets into your mind, and it is not a mug up story. Because that way you will naturally imbibe those skill sets within yourself, and the purpose is achieved. It's not just writing a paper and getting through. Okay, the attempt is to make you all cultivate those things which you might have missed out somewhere. Okay, and connect the dots, like throughout your childhood. Now what, whoever students right now and in the class we consider, everyone is coming from different backgrounds and different cities and different type of upbringing as well. So each one of y'all are unique cases. Okay, so try to relate it with your own life, and later on fill in the blanks and fill in the gaps. This is the right time to use this subject accordingly, to manage and control your behavioral patterns. Okay, this is the right opportunity for you all. Okay, there have been couple of phone calls and WhatsApp chatting which is done. So I'm very happy that few of you all are relating it with your own examples, and definitely I assure you all that I will definitely not reveal it in the groups or in the class, as well as an example also. So whatever examples I have been taking, obviously the names are fictitious, or some other social realm wherever I've done counseling. Those examples sometimes I come up, or sometimes the examples are from the internet. So rest assured that if somebody is interacting with me, if it is not as per the interest of others, that particular interaction will become definitely on one to one. On this line, I would like to start with the topic. I'll start sharing the screen. Is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. Now I want all new people to really speak over here. What do you see on the screen? Quickly.
Emojis with feelings.
Emotions.
Yes, Aishwarya, Roshni,
Emotions.
emotions. Okay. Now, one by one, you may just on the screen scroll by and relate it. When was your face? Imagine yourself when you were happy, when you were feeling sad, you were feeling scared, you were worried. At times, you get confused. You may get angry. Sometimes, although we may not reveal, but we may find something very silly. You might be surprised. Many times, this is the usual thing. If something doesn't interest you, you become bored. You may get frustrated. You need to build your own confidence. You may feel confident. It reflects on your face. and at times you feel excited and you don't know what to do. Do you relate these emojis with your own life situations?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Anyone can just narrate their incidents of one of these feelings, just one feeling. Anybody. It could be something which is being appreciated, or something you were scared, worried, confused, you were surprised. Anything? Any example?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am, I'll try. This frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so since 2 weeks, I'm facing issues with my office laptop. So I'm getting frustrated and keep calling IT team and asking them to support me so that this laptop can work smoothly. So sometimes, yes, in during this 2 weeks, I get frustrated.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah. So, all of us might have gone through this situation. I'm 100% sure. Not a single person in this class would deny this. At some point of time, may it be office or work or personal life as well, you might have got frustrated, and that is something, you may reflect it on your face, your bodily movements, or your words and your your behavior. Okay, this is one way of expressing yourself, that you are frustrated over here with this emoji. But then at the background of it, there are huge things which are happening. आपका जो इमोशनल इम्बैलेंसेस जो होता है लाइफ में, ओके, आपके घर में या आपके जहाँ पे आप काम कर रहे हो, वर्क प्लेस पे, ओके, वो जो है, वो आपके अंदर है, जो एक महासागर की तरह है, राइट, एंड दैट इज विद इन यू। वो एक्चुअली कंट्रोल होता है या नहीं होता है, इज बिकॉज ऑफ योर ओन कंट्रोल। ओके, एंड वो जो इंटेलिजेंटली स्मार्टली उसको मैनेज करता है, वो मतलब उसका रिवील नहीं होता जिस तरह से वो रिवील होना चाहिए उस सिचुएशन में। ओके, सो दैट इज समथिंग विच इज रिलेटेड विथ इमोशंस। ओके, एंड वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट इमोशनल इंटेलिजेंस टुडे, दॅट इज भावनात्मक बुद्धिमत्ताच्या बाबतीत आपण बोलणार आहोत। इमोशनल इंटेलिजन्स, भावनात्मक बुद्धिमत्ता। ओके, इमोशंस, भावना। ओके, can anyone try out to understand what is emotion? When I say, okay, you should know your emotions, you should control them, you should manage your emotions, लेकिन ये होता क्या है emotions? What is emotion?
Emotions are the reactions to the things happening around us.
These are our reactions. Okay.
Yeah.
But when I say reaction, it is the outcome of my emotion, it is being displayed. So reaction is itself the after effects.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyone else would like to try?
Ma'am,
Emotions are the feelings which we express when.
Yes, very true, very true. These are our feelings. I mean, the clue is there in front of you. When I'm saying I'm feeling so, I'm feeling that, I'm feeling this. Okay, these are some changes which are going on in your mind. Okay, and it is actually what you can say, some kind of a transformation or some kind of process is happening as an impact on your body, and then it comes as a after effect as that expressions which you actually get through verbally or through your body kinesics. Okay, so it's a feeling. Now I'm talking about little psychological as well as anatomically. Okay, when you talk about such words, we may use it in some case. Amygdala. This amygdala basically, don't go into the technical details, ये आपको exam में नहीं पूछा जाने वाला, लेकिन I just wanted you all to understand that this is a very scientific basic theory based on which this emotional intelligence has come up in the recent trend. Probably your parents or your grandparents might not be aware much about emotional intelligence base. Maybe your parents might be aware, but your grandparents, I'm sure, may not really know about it. Suna hoga lekin malum nahi hai. Okay, so and there is a group of people, those who don't even follow this. Okay, small group of people, those who deny it कि नहीं नहीं ऐसे कुछ नहीं रहता, because all of us are can understand that when we say there is a positivity in the or energy, in Marathi we say chaitanya. Okay, when we say where is God, there is no right and wrong answer for it. In our own religions, whichever God we worship, it's our own belief systems. The way we have brought up understanding our religion and relating it to our own worship, whether it is an idol or whether it is a concept or whether it is an energy, as simple as that. But we have never seen it, and hence school of thoughts are different. Okay, few of them are followers, few of them are just okay, I know it, okay, fine, but I may not relate it with my actual world. But then people like me, yes, I'm a God fearing person. Okay, but not very superstitious. That is my balance of knowing the things and applying it in my real life. So more than that God as a person, I believe that it's an energy which is actually a driving force, as simple as that. So whatever I just mentioned is my own belief. Okay, in this class, maybe few of may follow, few of y'all may not follow this concept. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so we are not going to debate on that. But when we talk about emotional intelligence, and there have been few experiments which are actually gaining importance, this term emotional intelligence is a new term coined in somewhere around 1995 by Daniel Goleman. You may read if you're interested with the work which he has done of relating the emotional aspects of human psychology with the actual productivity or work performance, our own achievements, our success or our defeat. Okay, how we achieve our goals. Now just imagine it is related with something related to your destiny, something related with your dreams, your achievements, success, failure. Won't you all be curious to know about it? At least I was, and hence I opted for such kind of subject. Okay, so this is very interesting, and the base is our own. It is based on the neurological structure of our brain, or of our system, the neural network system. Now, about that neural network system, we are not going to go about in detail, but just over here you can see a typical brain structure you can see here. Okay. Now, when I'm talking about amygdala hijack, basically it refers to a personal emotional response that is immediate, overwhelming, and out of measure with the actual stimulus, because it has triggered a much more significant emotional threat. It could be happy and it could be sad also. Kyunki, people have even died of that trauma. Need not be a shocking incident of death. It could be shocking incident of some achievement also. Arey, how did I did it? I have achieved it, and that joy has created a impact on your brain. It has caused a stimulus effect, and that stimulus was so powerful that it was so overwhelming that the emotional imbalance was out of control. May it be based on sorrow, sadness, or may it be based on happiness also. So it's all about this particular body organ. It is a scientific term. Amygdala over here, you can see here. Are you able to see the cursor?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here a pinkish reddish dot you can see, or even in this diagram it is observed. Okay, so this area is somewhere around both the sides of your right and left hemispheres of your cerebrum. Okay, so म्हणजे छोटा मेंदू आणि मोठा मेंदू in a Marathi language we can say. Okay, so this is where it is the amygdala kind of organ over here. Okay, this is a scientific term, amygdala, and that has been referred to for amygdala hijack because uh, what is a hijack? Somebody is actually forcefully you know, taking our main things out of us, the resources out of us. Probably in a typical scenario, kidnapping would be, you know, hijacking a particular person, in a very simple terminology. But it has a more in-depth meaning over here, because when we are talking about it, there is a triggering action, okay, because of some impact, and your emotions are hijacked, your bodily control is hijacked, and you lose your control, you lose your that control which you have on that stimulus, that triggering action. Okay, so that is amygdala. So when you talk about emotions, emotions is a subjective state of mind. It can be reaction to internal stimuli such as thoughts or memories, or events that occur in our environment. Emotions are not the same thing as moods. We may take it as synonymous to mood. हाँ, ये मेरा mood है. Mood is not an emotion. It's a state of mind that predisposes us to react in a certain way. It's a reactive thing based on our emotions. Okay, suddenly emotions change हो जाता है. Okay, क्यों हो जाता है? क्योंकि वो अंदर हमारे दिमाग में कुछ चल रहा है. Human brain is a devil's workshop, we say. You know, the empty mind is devil workshop, but I would say that human mind itself is a devil's workshop, because you may be creatively creative or destructively creative. There are multiple ways of, analyzing it, but in a real sense it's a big workshop, and you may, all of us have positive and negative things within us. Okay, the devils and the demons all are there in our heads. The only thing is that the good people are able to control them and suppress them. Okay, whereas the bad people, when we say in simple terminology, okay, the demons, the devils are more prominent in them. They are not able to control them. Okay, they are under the control or influences of the devil within us. So every person has good and bad things in ourselves. It is only we who needs to control them. Accordingly हमारी personality बनती है, because when we reflect our emotions, okay, when we control our moods, okay, these are something which are coming up in our routine lives. और वो एक हमारा निजी जिंदगी में रूटीन में वो हमारा बिहेवियरल पैटर्न हो जाता है. We react in that way based on our emotions. Based on that हमारा attitude बनता है. That contributes to a personality trait which you actually reflect in general public. Okay, you need to know about it, isn't it? Because it is about you yourself as an individual, and all of us are unique. Please remember. Okay, so all those feelings come to life with a certain information that they carry, and hence you feel in the way you feel. Actually, that we feel content because you have achieved something, that feeling of contentment. Okay, and you relate it with some kind of satisfaction. Okay, that is our internal stimuli, our reactions to the internal stimuli. Okay, mournful because you lost something. Maybe you lost a person, place, a person, place, or a thing, or your position. As simple as that. You feel sorrow, you feel sad, you feel frustrated because the reality is different from your expectations. Neha's laptop was not working. So actually, in a real life or a ideal condition, her work, she's very concerned about the work, and she has to deliver some probably assignments or some kind of a work at a deadline is given, and she doesn't want to hamper her performance, although she is putting in so much of effort, just because of the infrastructural issues, the resources which are not under her control. Like suppose abhi session chal raha hai, and if suddenly uh, power goes off, or probably the net connection becomes unstable, it is out of my control. I mean, what I can do? Should I get frustrated and lose my temper, or should I communicate in a proper way to the right people? Okay, this is the thing which has happened. We may substitute it with some assignment, or probably somebody else will substitute the session. This would be the right way to or a right approach to control it. So emotional imbalances होते हैं, लेकिन it is up to us to take a step. Become frustrated, show tantrums, shout, curse the system. ये ऐसा ही है, वैसा ही है, ये काम नहीं करता, ये मेरे साथ ही क्यों होता है? These are the tantrums which we throw out, and these are not going to lead you to anywhere. It is going to add up to your negativity or gray shade in your patterns, and that's how people may even try to avoid you. But if you try to control this emotion, probably right help will be available to you at right time, or probably you may think in a better way to help yourself. So that controlling power is with you. The emotions may be excitement because that family vacation is just around to the corner, and that probably for example आपका promotion होने वाला है, आपको पता है कि ये डेट पे आपको वो एक्चुअली हाथ में कागज आपके मिलने वाली है, या फिर आपको एक जॉब मिल रही है, you are excited about it, or probably you are going to as simple as that, आपका birthday है, you may be excited because you know that something is going to happen on that day, something positive, obviously somebody is going to surprise you, or probably you're going to get a gift, or probably you're going to get something which is going to you may have certain plans for your friends if it is your friend's birthday. So something is going to excite you. Okay, that emotions are there within us. So when we talk about emotional intelligence as this area, it is together the head plus heart. दिल और दिमाग की बात है ये. You will have to have a striking balance between them. दोनों काम करने चाहिए यहाँ पे. Okay, you cannot have a prejudices among them. You need to be the controller. When we talk about emotional intelligence, basically you are actually smartly managing the things. Okay, so we can consider this as one of the skills. आपको टेक्निकल स्किल्स आप शार्पन करते हो, मैनेजरियल स्किल्स शार्पन करते हो, फॉर एग्जांपल इफ इट इज योर अकाउंटिंग डोमेन, आपके अकाउंटिंग स्किल शार्पन करते हो. ओके, यू नीड टू आल्सो put focus on yourself. Okay, because you are going to manage yourself in that particular business scenario. So this is also, I mean, two important skill sets. That is, communication skills is one important skills which even during the sessions I would be giving you all tips and tricks, not necessarily in a communication lecture, but even right now also I have been giving you all clues. So communication, improving your communication skill is going to improve your image, your working capacity, your potentials are going to be utilized properly, and you will give good product performances. Okay, and it is not only going to impact your work, but is going to impact your personality as well. Okay, so it's a skill. Similarly, emotional intelligence also is a skill that is going to contribute to the appraisal of emotions, not only yours but others also. Okay, you are actually considering yourselves, your own emotions. Okay, and it is going to actually help you to regulate the emotions, I would say, in a better way. Okay, not only appraise but regulate it. What is regulation? It's a controlling, okay, of not only you but the other person with whom you're dealing with day in and day out. And you're going to use your head and heart in that. A person who is only talking about defense and is a heartless person is not going to give justice to you as an employer. At the same time, if your reporting manager is too much emotional, वो दिमाग से काम नहीं लेगा फिर. Always you will be run through emotional fluctuations. Okay, because of his moods and mood swings, you will be either fired, or you would be pampered, or you would be taken for a ride. Okay, now this is what may happen if it is imbalance which is seen from your boss, or you as a peer also among your friend circle or colleagues or batchmates. So आपको दोनों का काम करना है, head and heart both. You need to think about it. Okay, as a leader, it is going to enhance your ability, influence and engage the teams properly. Okay, as you create more joy and satisfaction in your life and family, as well as your team member. Emotional intelligence at school level, we can understand as an example. I'm going to talk about one. Raise young people who are more successful in learning and life, because they are aware about themselves. आप दूसरों को सुधारने चले हो, आपको खुद को मालूम नहीं आप कैसे हो, this may not work. So first of all, you need to अपने अंदर झांक के देखना पड़ेगा कि हम कैसे हैं और हमको कहाँ कहाँ अपना काम करना है खुद पे। ओके, तो खुद को बुलंद करना है, इसमें आपका खुद का माइंड एंड बॉडी दोनों की, हार्ट एंड हेड दोनों का इस्तेमाल आपको करना है। ओके, when you are working in a team, in an organization, you are actually maybe you are working at a managerial position, or you are working maybe at the entry level. In both the cases, you are actually contributing to the organization with your performances. Okay, so you need to actually tap the human side of it, because that works a lot. जैसे I have been taking an example of the organization we have worked with, जैसे Tech Mahindra. Okay, now when I was working with Tech Mahindra, major projects were in Agile. Most of the British telecom projects which were with Tech Mahindra are in Agile. Now Agile, there are so many methods of developing a software. ओके, सो ये अजाइल एक नया मेथड उन्होंने इस्तेमाल किया है, अ मेथोडोलॉजी है, इट्स नॉट अ टेक्नोलॉजी, इट्स अ मेथोडोलॉजी वेयर इन predominantly self-generating teams, okay, and self facilitating the teams. Okay, इस तरह के कॉन्सेप्ट नए आए हैं वहां पे। मतलब क्यों नॉट नए नाउ, आई मीन इट इज नाउ अ डिकेड दैट दोस कॉन्सेप्ट्स हैव कम, बट देन टिपिकल ट्रेडिशनल सिस्टम्स में ये एक एडिशन था to balance the human side of it. Okay, to balance the human side of it, agile works excellent, क्योंकि you cannot go only with head. You need to put your heart when somebody says जी जान लगा के काम करो। okay, मंजिल दूर नहीं है। okay, you will get your success immediately. Why these things are spoken now? because आप दिमाग से पढ़ाई करो, लेकिन आप दिल से भी उसको get involved in that, so that best performance आएगा. So this is proven with experiments now. So you need to tap yourselves as well as your team members along with you, so that the organization is benefited. Okay, and from the health perspective, deliver more effective patient care. I mean, this let's ignore this part and take it in a different way. Okay, the health part, basically I would consider this from the perspective of one's own emotional health, or one's own physical health also, because physical health is impacted by your emotions also and your feelings also. Okay, I remember in my childhood, or all of us may remember, okay, injection se kabhi kabhi dar lagta hai, yeah, most of us. Okay, and then that would be that might have been a threatening thing also. Apart from that, there was other side of it. There were many, I mean, at least one of my uncle was very much what you can say, not afraid, but he was of the psychology that एक बार एक इंजेक्शन लगा दिया जाए ये XYZ डॉक्टर से, मेरा काम हो जाता है, I need not visit any other doctor. And only he knows that Dr. XYZ doctor knows about my problems. My body is known to him, because since childhood I'm going to that doctor. And when we actually see that that doctor is a family doctor, and usko lagta hai, it is a part of psychology. When I interacted with that person, are my uncle is now very a senior citizen, why are you actually always nahi madam, glucose se pani dila tar sagla hota. It's a part which is there in his head ki wo he is not well. So when I give him an injection of anything, distilled water also, okay, he's okay, because it is not in his health which is having a problem physically. It is in his mind that is he is having a problem, where I actually managed it. So the result is he is getting well. Of course, this is applicable only when it is not a serious problem, obviously. But that doctor is expert enough to tackle that. Okay, and never, no need to say that he definitely was a very good doctor which I came across, because he's obviously is not charging much. Every, even in today's scenario, he's charging just 20 rupees per visit, consulting charges. Okay, such kind of doctors are still there. Okay, this is an example that emotions are to be balanced, and that is going to impact your day-to-day life and your performances in your organization wherever you may work. So it's that important. What you can say about it? Any reflections? Any reflections? I'm going to talk about two cases. One is this simple case, a pampered child. Anyone would like to comment on this? I want this to be related with the emotional intelligence.
मैम, इज इट लाइक जैसे कोई बच्चा होता है और उसको बहुत ज्यादा प्यार से पाला जाता है, उसका
Yes.
जो
तो प्यार से
अपब्रिंगिंग होता है।
पालना is not a गुनाह ना,
हाँ,
isn't it? I have been a pampered child by my mother. I was pampered. So pampering is what is pampering? What is pampering? Yes. Yes, friends.
it's kind of take care of somebody very well and make him or her feel as comfortable as possible.
Okay. और अगर ये pampering हमेशा के लिए हो जाए तो every now and then a typical scenario in a house, okay, जहाँ पे एक child, or probably you can, one few of y'all may have that scenario for yourself also. When you were a child, you were very pampered, but then later on you control on your emotions and feelings, and that's how you are today as a balanced child. But probably some of you may really think, okay, I don't know how many of them are seeing the serial, I forgot that serial name, but the Babdiya character, the Soham character in one of the Marathi serial on Z, okay, is a pampered child. Okay, if you are not seeing that serial, let's not take that case. Those who are seeing it will understand what I mean to say. But a typical child who is out of love and care, as Neha rightly mentioned, out of care, out of love, okay, parents are giving each and everything, whatever is possible in their limits, to that particular child. उसने कुछ मांगा, मिनट में उसके सामने वो हाजिर कर दिया. 1 मिनट से ज्यादा भी टाइम चला जाता है आगे जाके, अगर ही इज यूज्ड टू दैट पैम्परिंग, that child will throw tantrums. He will, mess up the things. He'll make your life miserable. That is too much pampering. Okay, and thus, if that child is tried to control later on, the child will go out of control. We say he is a hyperactive child, we say. लेकिन हाइपर एक्टिव हुआ कैसे? ठीक है, उसको देर आर साइकोलॉजिकल टूल्स टू एक्चुअली कंट्रोल द हाइपर एक्टिविटी, हाइपर इमोशंस. अगर सही टाइम पे अगर पेरेंट्स ने उनको उसको टाइम नहीं दिया, अटेंशन नहीं दिया प्रॉपरली, रादर देन फीडिंग हिज स्टबननेस, बिकॉज स्टबननेस आ जाता है, tantrums आ जाते हैं. तो if you don't actually control them, that pampering will lead to a very bad impact on that child's personality. Okay, please remember, whoever we are today and later on as an adult further, okay, it is rooted to our childhood memories and childhood incidences. So this 2 years in MBA, I would appeal you, and I would challenge you also both, to get them rectified in a proper way if you want to become successful in life. May it be the problem of your emotions in your home, or may it be the problems and emotions in your workplace. Okay, take your time right now, consult, and definitely try to rectify it. Amazing results have been seen. Amazing results. Okay, so considering this pampered child example, okay, this child XYZ, it's a fictitious story which I have taken from the net. Okay, this girl is being pampered, and she is brought with all the things, heavenly things, whatever are available on the earth. Okay, whatever is there in at a click of her finger. Okay, चुटकी मध्ये त्याला तिला ते सगळं अवेलेबल करून दिलं जात आहे. शी इज नाव ग्रोइंग अप, and she's a kind of a person who has not seen the world outside. Okay, she's only pampered and raised in a palace wherein she gets all the things, whatever she requires to enjoy, to entertain, to learn, to educate herself, to do whatever she wants, the way she wants. That kind of level of pampering is done to that child. Okay, as the child is grown up, okay, all of a sudden, probably of your age she has become, and she is asked to manage a business. All of a sudden, there was a shift in the scenario, that is from a domestic scenario, now she is stepping into the corporate world, or probably the business scenario, probably they may have their family business. And now once they are actually going to, I mean, probably she may not have a brother, and she's the, you know, the further, what you can say, uh, the further person in the family to, look after the business. Okay, natural, by natural heritage, probably we can say she's the next descendant. Okay, now when she's going to have that particular business in her hand, as she may be careless, I'm saying she may need not be, but she may be, okay, careless, or she may lack emotions towards other. She is not having any socializing with the other people, probably of her own cadre, of her own standard of living she has been raised up with. Like for example, whatever party she has been attending and being a part of it, as a in the title of socializing, she's knowing only the people, those who are of her cadre and status. Now, please remember, when you work in an organization, even though if you are an employer, you need to understand the mindset of people जिनके हाथ से आपको काम करवा लेना है. You cannot bypass it. Up till now, it was okay. Okay, but now in the recent days, definitely you cannot. I mean, Hawthorne experience also, I would like to recall you all. Okay, but now when these kind of experiments are happening, okay, certain work was done on the psychology and the emotion of a person. So she, as a pampered child, did not had good interpersonal skills within her. She used to always have that commanding nature in her speech, in her words, and in her body language also. Okay, and she definitely never understood the differences, if any, which is existing as rich and poor. Okay, so she's confined totally to herself. She doesn't know the world around. Matlab, she's not bothered about it. Okay, क्या हो सकता है? Any idea in this case? I'm actually discussing a case with you. क्या होता है and how it is related with emotional intelligence? This is a case, and क्या हो सकता है उस कंपनी में? I want quick answers. सिंपल केस है ये, प्लीज. क्या हो सकता है और क्या होना चाहिए? प्रॉब्लम क्या है यहाँ पे?
Because of her nature and the way she is, the employees might not be happy, or the work would be hampered in her job or in her company.
As simple as that. किसी को लीव चाहिए, she'll just throw off the papers and say you are not supposed to take leave. Come what may be, that person might have lost someone in the family, or is going to attend some function which is very important function from his own prime family. She's not going to relate herself with that person, isn't it? Neither she is going to relate with the type of work, uh, work life balances which these people might be having. Okay, commanding nature always doesn't work. So can we say that the problem is in her nature as rightly defined, and definitely that is where her, she's emotionless, or probably she's not understanding empathetically her people through whom she's actually going to build her business, expand it. So two things over here, friends. One is her social skill sets, and second is important one is empathy. Because when you're talking about social skills, I just mentioned that she's lacking interpersonal skills. Okay, she's confined to herself. She doesn't know the difference between what is high and what is low, what is rich and what is poor. Okay, usse pare hai wo. So she needs to actually improve her social skills, that what are the various elements, those who are working for her organization, she should know it at least. Accordingly she can behave. Okay, obviously every time this is not supposed to be okay, every time need to be emotional, no, but then you have to have that balance again, caution of word. And second thing I talked about apart from social skills is the empathy. So when you're talking about others, okay, you need to understand the distress of others also. As a kid she was never bothered about other people working, other peers or friends were playing with her. All the friends were of her own status, as I said. Same pattern may come up over here as a behavioral trait when she's working in her organization. So understanding the distress कभी होएगा ही नहीं उसके case में. So she is unable to relate with the problems of others also. Hence, there might be a void in or a gap between she as a manager and with her subordinates. And if that gap increases, there are disputes, conflicts, and which is harmful. You will study these parts in HRM sometimes later. Okay, so these conflicts and these disputes are raised because of the gaps which actually are created because of the emotional imbalances. Please remember, sometimes the dispute might be on salary, the dispute might be on working conditions, okay, or the dispute might be, the conflict might be something which is related to infrastructure or salary or things like that, or the assignment not given of what I am interested. ये एक्चुअल प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है, लेकिन root cause might be and the solution might be, okay, towards the emotional intelligence. You can tackle this issue if you are a manager in a very smart way, okay, by having emotional intelligence, okay, applied in your business. So basically, when we talk about the emotional intelligence, high and low emotional intelligence, these are some of the things which we need to understand. A low emotional intelligence, that person may be aggressive, demanding, egotistical, bossy, and confrontational. Okay, माझंच खरं, just like this pampered child. I am the boss. Do this, do that. Okay, and whatever others are doing, they are always wrong only. Only this person is right in this world. And he is very arrogant also, very rude, ruthless with his employees. Okay, employees or peers. Okay, but the person with high emotional intelligence is quite assertive. Okay, very positive, optimistic. That person is ambitious. That person is driving. Means what? He is the driving force, I would say, driving force. Okay, strong-willed and decisive. Okay, he doesn't, if you have a high emotional intelligence, you are in a better position to take smart decisions. Next, you may get, if you have a low emotional intelligence, you may easily get distracted. You may have guilts. Write this word and I want you all to come up with what it is in the tomorrow's session, or maybe tomorrow is what day?
Friday.
I think it's a holiday tomorrow, right? If it is holiday, probably on Monday we'll have the session of mine. Not if not tomorrow. So GLIB, I want you all to talk about it. Anybody who has immediately Google can also say it right now. Person is distracted. The person is having guilt. The person is selfish. The person is poor listener and impulsive. Anybody would like to comment on this? I'm giving you an opportunity to speak and you all are not speaking.
Ma'am, sorry, but what was the word? GLIB. Okay, glib.
Have you come across it earlier?
No.
Oh, ma'am.
Anyone? What is impulsive?
As per Google, it is said or done too easily or carelessly.
What?
As per Google, it is said or done too easily or too carelessly.
Any example? Any example? Because guilt and impulsive are connected. You should understand the meaning with the examples. Can you repeat impulsive?
And without taking decisions.
That is a reaction of it. Without thinking, taking a decision. But somebody mentioned about impulsiveness. Carelessness?
Yes.
Is it that? Now, please remember, when you're taking any decision, a very impulsive decision, it is something which you actually take it intuitively about your own way, the way you think impulsively. I think it in that way because I take the meaning out of it in that way, and you have to follow it. Impulsive decision. Without taking your buy in it, without considering you in it, or without considering the after effects in it. That is impulsive. Now, when we talk about GILB, GLIB, it is sometimes synonymously taken as, what you can say in a one word. Uh,
Maybe it can be slip of tongue.
Politicians, as an example. Yeah. Somebody was saying something.
It can be slip of tongue.
No, not. It's not a slip of tongue. ये जब अभी अभी इलेक्शंस हुए हैं, the best example of GILBs. Any I'm giving you all a clue now. Do they promise you so many things?
Yes, ma'am.
मराठीत काय शब्द आहे त्याला? Yes? Something called as Ashwasana. Hello?
Yes. खोटी आश्वासन.
Correct. Okay. But sometimes they may not be khoti also. Okay. But then they are all fantasized also. Isn't it? And once the work is done, the work might be done by X person, but the credit is given and taken by so many other people. But when we talk about GILB, it is whatever, fantasized smart, kind of a communication based for your own selfish motive. So selfishness actually is outcome also of GILB, and you are very impulsive in that. और आगे वाले आदमी को लगता है कि यार ये हाँ ये मसीहा है, चलो. Okay, so that kind of that kind of fantasized communication, you are used to it. Okay, मैं तुम्हें चांद लेके आऊंगा, तारे तोड़ के दूंगा. What is this? It's all GILBs. Okay, it's a smart vocal decorative communication. Okay, that is a GILB. So you are prone to that kind of communication, which is a trap for others. Okay, and sometimes it may be a natural habit later on. So that is low emotional intelligence ka perspective. High emotional intelligence, people may be warm, enthusiastic, sociable, charming, and persuasive. That is, they take consideration of others in their own decision or in their own whatever working or whatever activities are there. You are persuasive. Okay, you take consensus, you work in consensus, you take others considerations whenever you are actually planning something. Okay, in the planning itself, rather than taking others for granted. Okay, next, you are resistant to change if you have a low EI, that is emotional intelligence is low. You are very passive, unresponsive, slow, and very stubborn. And if you have a high emotional intelligence, you are patiently listening to the things, you are stable enough, you are predictable, and hence there is no danger. People may not have any scare about you. Consistent and good listener. Again, all these things are empathetic behavioral traits. Okay, having good, being a good listener, being consistent, being predictable, stable, and patient. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आई एम predictable then people will take me for a ride. And now when you talk about your business strategies, how to use this predictability, one factor can be tuned in. One factor can be tuned in. That is how you can actually configure your personality. लेकिन आपको मालूम होना चाहिए कि किस फ्रीक्वेंसी पे क्या आपका आपका कौन सा ट्रेट आपको ट्यून इन करना है. सभी तरफ एक जैसा नहीं आपको यूज करना पॉसिबल. ओके, सो that's how the psychology works. And the last point over here is low emotional intelligence. Critical, that person becomes critical to handle, very picky, very fussy, hard to please, and perfectionist sometimes. Okay, probably that person is irritative. People may not find that person friendly. He's very nosy kind of a person, very fussy, always throw tantrums. Okay, very critical to handle, hard to please because they are very stubborn. And a typical thing is that perfectionistic. ऐसा नहीं कि all perfectionists are like that. Okay, but when we talk about one of the low emotional intelligence, this is a surprising element which is mentioned. But yes, the perfectionist actually concentrate on only few things. अगर 5 बातें करनी है तो वो खाली एक पे फोकस करेगा, बस that's it. उसको बाकी किसी की पड़ी नहीं है, बस he will tune in and have precision in his own task there. Now this element is required, but along with that, if he's a critical, picky, fussy, and hard to please, it is not going to work. A person with a high emotional intelligence is having proper detailing with him or her. He's very caring person. He is very meticulous. Please remember, meticulous is very important point. Actually, meticulous is point wherein a person may become perfectionist also. Okay, lekin that person should have other good qualities of a high emotional intelligence to balance it. That person is systematic and a neat person, a organized person. So this is all for today regarding emotional intelligence. We'll see more tomorrow. Any questions before we end the session today? Yes, friends.
No, ma'am.
Okay, I may require one more session to complete this. Okay, so if anybody would have some reflections, feedback, and questions may come up in the next session. Okay, we'll stop here. Thank you so much. Have a nice day and have a nice weekend as well.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
And please take care of yourself as the cases are rising. So my appeal to all of you all to be please take care of yourself.
Yes, ma'am. You too. Thank you.